My name is SAILESH Savani. I'm the founder and CEO of Compulynx, a company that is headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya. We are a 21-year-old company, and we have customers, over 400 customers across over 30 countries. Our special focus is solutions for retail and solutions for identity management, fraud, and loss prevention.
My name is Mehul Savani. I'm the managing director of Compulynx and the founder too. Compulynx is a retail specialist. We started as a software company, but when we realized that going into any company with just software was creating problems, the hardware would bring in different challenges from different suppliers. So we decided that we should give the comfort to the customer for having one-stop shop. If it's a hardware complaint, it's us. If it's a software complaint, it's us.
That we've always been in a very greenfield kind of an environment, or we've been in a very blue ocean kind of an environment, where we've gotten into developing products that either do not exist or have very little presence in the markets that we operate in. So yes, we have found competitors, and of course you would have, when you're getting into business initially, you would have your initial fears, but the fears are not of how will we operate against our competitors, but how will market accept us. So we've been very confident about what we want to deliver. It's not about selling a product or getting your salaries at the end of the month. It's about solving a business problem. Our biggest motivator, if I may call it, is to keep competing with ourselves. If we do our job right, if we keep our customers happy, there's no competition. That attitude has kept consistent over the period of years.
We started our company in a very small two-room office on, was it Mukhtar Dada Street? Yeah, opposite the Jeevanji Gardens. And suddenly, when people started accepting us, we had this very big customer of ours. Then the first time, he showed us so much confidence, and we said, if we have to live up to the expectation and to deliver what he wants, we need people.
From a two-man company, we actually became, right now we're about 160 people.
Yeah.
So from one location, two-man company, we are now a four-location, 150-man company. And actually, this is my favorite subject, people. I think we are a people-centric business, and people is the most important asset we have in our business. And one of our key strategic objectives from 2012 has been to be the employer of choice. And it's not easy. It's not easy to, one, get the right people, two, keep them excited, and three, retain them. And being in the technology business, we are actually dealing with a large majority of the Y generation. And the Y generation has its own needs, its own aspirations, and that's what is keeping us challenged all the time. One is, of course, the compensation. the money that you pay, the salary that you pay, which we are fairly aligned to the rest of the industry. Of course, there is no real data available to say yes, we are very well aligned, but based on our research, we feel that we are fairly well aligned. And the other thing is to create an environment where people can flourish and grow, which is one of our key core values, that we want to create. We create an environment where people can flourish and grow. We have a chesa room where we got a pool table and some facilities for the kids so they can play and recreate themselves, because our business is really all the time applying minds, and it takes a toll on people, so they do need a break. So we have a facility there. And what we also do is every month we have what we call a chesa, which is our monthly get together where all staff in every location, they all locally get together and have a fun time. We have a weekly huddle where we all get together. Again, all locations have the teams get together, and of course we talk about our good news within the business, good news within the teams and the families, and we talk about the numbers, where are we going, what's our target, what will we achieve this week, what are the key opportunities that we have, what are the key challenges that we have, and what is our bank position, how much are we collecting, what is our outstanding, what debtors are not paying us, and so on. So we are a very open organization, and that's what keeps the connection with the people.
The sense of ownership comes into every employee. They feel that they are part of this company.
Yeah.
They know what's happening. They know where we are going. And when they see a career path, I think they know that they are not stuck here in the same position. When the company grows, they grow.
And that's what is keeping us going. And we are a very people-centric company, and we understand that people are the most important asset we have. So we are guided by a 3-year strategic plan always. So our current 3-year strategic plan is for 2015, 16, and 17. And the challenge we have here in this part of the world is that very little market data is available. So there are times when you would do desk research. There are times when you would actually go and buy some reports that may have or may not have all the data you need. And as business owners, you would also make some guesstimates along with your team. So there is a strategic plan which guides our actions, and one key important thing that would make us successful is to be able to recalibrate every so often. As much as you have a strategic plan and you've got your key strategic objectives pretty well defined, there are times when you may have to change course. And we are a reasonably small company, so for us to we are agile enough to be able to take corrective action or steer in a different direction should we have to midway. Particularly in the technology business, which is evolving so quickly, we've got to be able to agile enough to change course. And unfortunately, our size and our ability to take risk helps us and enables us to change course midway if we have to. And we've done that several. We keep looking at what is happening globally in our business. So if we are saying retail is our focus, then we keep looking at what is retail technology doing, or what is happening in retail technology, what are the trends of retail technology globally. So there's something that's working well in a certain territory, you bring it here, change it a little bit, tweak it, that'll be suitable for your customers, for your environment, and for your market, and the acceptability just goes up. So with that understanding of R&D, I'm really not shy anymore to copy. We copy ideas from other organizations. We are also an innovator as a company. We've done some amazing innovations in our space, and that's what we've been recognized for. We've been recognized by the Vision 2030 for being the most innovative company in the poverty reduction space.
Our business is very sensitive. We handle data of customers. So the relation is built on the trust that their data is safe. Having to build a relation with the customer, of course it does take a time, but all these years we've seen customers have been with us and we have been with the customers. I think we have come a long way, and we have customers who are almost like families now. They are families for us. In terms of CSR, we mainly concentrate on education, healthcare, and environment. We do a lot of tree plantation. We do a lot of charity for education, for people, for students who need that assistance, for them to go through that course to be able to get something in their own lives. I think Compulynx is committed to it in whatever little way. As we say, it's never enough.
I think we found ourselves fairly well balanced in our work and personal lives. And for both of us, I think family is most important, or equally important, as equal as our work. And I personally believe that you don't need to work late hours. And I actually get upset at people who work late hours. When we're not working, most of the time we are with our families. And in the last couple of years, I've also learned to spend time with myself. And I think as a family, for us, the most favorite thing is music.
Yeah. We always end up singing.
Yeah.
And so do our children. We actually are trying to make sure that our children also learn whatever we can with the little time that we have to teach them.
And actually, music makes us, I feel, better human beings.
Yes,
and it
correct.
gives us that little window to just vent out, And I think for all of us, as we go home, we sit on the piano 5-10 minutes, and it just eases away the day for us, And the other time pass, a good time pass for us, is to just sit with the family and talk about everything and nothing, or maybe watch a TV series or something like that, and that's bonding time for us.
Every successful, well-known, world-renowned people who have done things have not done the same things is why they are known. And I personally feel you do things by your instincts. So if I were to do this all over again, I'll sit down. What my instincts say is what I'll do. If it tells me to do the same way, I'll do it the same way. And I'm sure there's definitely a different way to still do the same things and maybe achieve more and be able to share more.
We definitely do it differently. 3 things come to my mind. One is go into the business with more cash at hand, with more money to invest. 2 is take a deep breath and get a better view of the market that you're getting into. And 3 is go to a business school first before starting a business. And there are some basics that need to be right. And I mean, we've learned the hard way, and it's worked out. I think we've also been perseverant, and we're learning every day. And that openness to learn, that quest for knowledge and learning, has what has kept us going, and that's what has kept us improving all the time. But some basic knowledge, had I had more knowledge, better business knowledge, I would have probably not taken so long to get here.
I don't think we are preparing for a family inheritance.
For us, it's a corporate that we're building, which can be probably owned by family, but can be run by professionals. And those professionals could belong to the family, could not belong to the family. It doesn't matter to us.
I think I'm looking forward to retirement because, there are 2 things. You actually start liking what you do, or you do what you like. But when I retire, I think I'll be singing, I'll be acting, I'll be making films and rejoicing.
I would like to share the experiences and help budding entrepreneurs and help them understand not to make the same mistakes we've made in life, and maybe jump the gun and take some quantum leaps that we've been able to take in maybe 25 years. They'll probably be able to do it in a year or 2 years.